I protest face coverings. I am a healthy American. I used to be free. I am not a terrorist. I am not Antifa. I am not a sex slave that wears masks. I am not into sadomasochism and bondage. I am not a burglar. I am not a pandering politician like we see here, and here, and here, and here.
Don't worry about it. Be more concerned about influenza, which is going into a second peak for the season, than coronavirus. People wearing masks now is just not relevant. You don't need to be walking around with a mask. Drugstore masks that sell have a lot of loopholes in them that let the virus through.
They would have died from the regular flu too.
Okay.
Oh my god. What a piece of because I'm perfectly healthy and I don't want to wear a mask and fucking...
I love how people can be in public, not doctors, but they can be in public, and just because you got a mask on, you're fucking healthy. How do you determine that? How do you determine your health? And then they say, well, we're wearing a mask so that we don't affect you. Like, what? If you're wearing a mask and you're sick, you're endangering the public more by being sick and being in public. Just because you get a mask on does not make you, it doesn't mean you're healthy enough to be out in public. Stop putting us in danger.
If he wasn't healthy, he wouldn't be here.
I'm 100% healthy.
I'm almost for certain the person arguing with him is not very healthy at all. Probably had a couple donuts before she got on the bus. I'm just saying.
You want to just wear a mask for the rest of your life? You're going to.
I mean, if that's the case, make sure you hit up www.storefrontier/King Churro and buy a mask for $12.
Because someone tells you to. So you're gonna do it.
Realize there was a policy that you have to sign when you get on this bus.
Okay.
You know what I've noticed is, you go to the big box stores like Walmart, no one's at the door checking your temperature. Like the small stuff, right? Requiring you to wear a mask does not make any sense. A mask is not going to only help you out because, again, how do we know you're not sick wearing a mask? Just because you have a mask on doesn't mean shit. How do we know you're not sick? Meanwhile, homeboy, who you can tell is healthy as shit, probably had 4 egg whites and probably had a salad for lunch, and is probably gonna go home to a steak with some veggies. Probably arguing with a bunch of people who had McDonald's and, Five Guys or whatever the case might be. And by the way, I'm not hating on you if you had Five Guys or McDonald's or whatever, because I had a Polar Pop and I went to Jersey Mike's, and I ain't no fucking healthy shit. But what I'm saying is, how do we know you're not sick? Did the bus driver take your temperature? You signed a waiver? Who signs an agreement at the bus? That just sounds so stupid.
Guess what? I didn't sign. Did you sign something?
Let liberty ring. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the oceans to the prairies to the mountains, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Let liberty ring!
No cops, nobody, nothing. You want to act tough?
There's an attorney on the bus as well.
Come here.
You got a fucking attorney on the
Cool.
bus.
You're the one talking. You're the one talking.
So I find it funny that they're all up in arms about the guy not wearing a mask, but there's somebody with the puppy that's obviously not a service dog, right? So there's someone in a puppy. Who knows? What if someone's allergic to the puppy and then starts sneezing and then they start spreading the coronavirus that they don't have? Just saying.
Did I say anything about my politics? Why are you bringing up politics?
Why are you
I'm asking you.
confrontational?
You followed me.
Because I was told that you are refusing to wear a mask.
Is that political? I told you I had a medical condition.
Listen.
Again with the medical conditions.
Just have to leave. We don't make
But
the
I have a
rules.
medical condition.
It doesn't
And you're
matter.
saying I'm bringing politics
According
into
to
it.
health department, there is no reason. If you have a medical condition, that's even more reason that you shouldn't
Can
be
you
in
cite
here.
that code for me?
Can you just get out of the store?
No, I'm not.
Well, nobody's ringing you up.
Call the police.
You're
then.
not allowed to be
Call
in
the
here.
police because you're violating my rights. Excuse me? Can I have your name?
My name's Jody.
Jody, she told me you were so nice. I'm so sad. Jody calling me an effing D. What a terrible manager. You're so classless.
Bring your politics and your stupidness in here.
Medical conditions aren't political. Only for ignorant women like you.
Confrontational.
No, I'm not. You followed me. Stay away from me.
I came to do my job.
You called.
Just to ask
Now
you
you're
to
cursing
leave.
at me.
I'm not.
You're on camera cursing at me.
Am I cursing at you right
You
now?
called me an effing bitch.
No, I did not.
You're violating my rights. Camera.
I asked you to leave.
And you told me it's politics, not my medical condition.
No, I'm telling you to stop harassing.
Then
And just
don't follow me. You're
Get
harassing.
out of the store. I don't care if you photograph me. Leave the store. You're jeopardizing everybody around you.
How so?
Because you don't have a mask on.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
You don't deserve to have to go through this every day.
Get out of here, Karen, and go.
And look, they're afraid. Oh my God, dancing. He's dancing. This is, what a pandemic. Wow.
Jalen Dwayne Thomas.
What's happening? Gangsta Red. Yeah.
That has to go through the app.
Are you fucking retarded?
No, I'm not. I'm actually
Let me talk to this. Bring this gentleman out here. I'm done
He
talking.
doesn't need to be over here. I will tell the cops if you're not actually at my store. I am not doing a cash transaction outside.
What's your name?
Michelle? Yes. I'm
And
a
what's
manager.
his name?
Christopher. I'm a manager.
And what's your name?
That's Haley. I'm Haley.
You're telling me I can't buy that for what reason now?
Because I'm not doing a cash transaction. I'm not taking cash outside.
Curbside service like everyone else is doing.
You have to go through the phone. An online order.
I don't do the app. I pay cash money.
But we're not.
Do you understand that, little girl?
I do.
You have to be up here and you have to be wearing a mask.
Are you guys on drugs? Am I
No.
missing something?
Ulta requires anybody.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
And watch your
I will call the
mouth,
cops.
dude.
I will. So it's fine. I will call the cops if you're not actually.
Sounds like you're missing a mask.
Store. You keep using vulgar language. There is a child right there.
What
I am
vulgar
doing-
language?
I'm not repeating it.
Are you? Get the boss, man. Get the boss. My family are all litigators. This is bullshit. You're doing this to the wrong guy.
So that's kind of the problem, you know what I mean? Because doing this to the wrong guy. But it sounds like if you were talking to the wrong guy, you'd get your ass handed to you. You probably had to call one of them litigators to fucking back your ass up. Got me cursing on my YouTube.
Want to get your boss out here and we can smooth this over?
It's a company-wide policy. Also, corporate requires everybody.
And I'm telling you, I cannot wear the mask. I'm medically exempt.
And I'm telling you, I smell bullshit.
Do you understand that?
There's no medical exemption.
I can go get a
Yes, there is.
Let
Mr.
me go
Smarty
get a
Pants,
visa.
you don't know what you're talking
My
about.
husband's a pulmonologist.
You're what? What did you say?
My husband's a pulmonologist.
Your husband?
Yes, douchebag, his husband. It's fucking 2021. Time to accept. The times have changed. Old man, get on the app, put your credit card information in the app, do your curbside service there, or put on a mask. Stop pretending like you have a medical exemption. Put on a mask. Stop challenging people. Let them do their jobs. Grab your stuff. Go. Take the mask off in your car and go home. Bottom line. I don't like to wear a mask everywhere I go. But I can do what you're doing and give people shit for nothing. Or I can just put the mask on, grab what I need to grab. I don't hang out anymore. That's the freedom I don't get. I don't get to go to the bar and hang out. You know what I mean? No one hangs out at the bar anymore. We don't get to hang out at the bar with, without having to have a mask on or being 6 feet away from people or whatever bullshit's going on. We all know it's bullshit. There is a COVID virus out there. Yes, I agree. There is a virus out there. It has a 99% survival rate, and it's not any stronger than the flu. And then people talking about the different strains of blah 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 blah. Okay, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense? It's like a double-edged sword. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you just wear the mask, dude. Put the mask on. Go buy your shit. Get out of the store. Take your mask off. That easy.
I'm just gonna buy it for him. No, we're gonna get it. It's a company policy.
Let me have a good look at you. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with this one.
Guess what time it is? It's conspiracy time. So there I was, minding my own business, when I stumbled upon this information. So there are 4 vaccine companies: Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and Biotech. And they have been waiting every hour, every day, and every minute for the FDA to approve the emergency use of the COVID vaccination. These companies released how many doses they would have ready by the end of 2021. That number is 2.6 billion. The population of Earth is 7.8 billion. 1/3 of 7.8 billion is 2.6 billion. In Revelations 9:15, it says, "And the 4 angels who had been kept ready for this very hour, day, month, and year were released to kill 1/3 of mankind."
Random things that my baby daddy wakes me up to when he comes by in the morning to see his kid. Hey, that movie Rapunzel, Disney's. Like, yeah, what about it? He's like, well, you know, Rapunzel's like kept locked away, almost like she's quarantined. Okay, yeah. He says, Google the name of the kingdom which she comes from. I need y'all to duet me. After you Google the name of the kingdom from which Rapunzel hails from.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
3, 2, 1! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
What the fuck is this? It's literally right there. Wow.
Don't worry about it. Be more concerned about influenza, which is going into a second peak for the season, than coronavirus. People wearing masks now is just not relevant. You don't need to be walking around with a mask. Drugstore masks that sell have a lot of loopholes in them that let the virus through.
Because you guys put this closure on my restaurant. Right. You guys yourselves are creating your own rule. And you're giving guys citation for your own rule that's created. It's not by law that you cannot sit outside and eat. That's not law. Are you going to pay my rent?
No. All we need
okay, so if you're not going to pay my rent, I'm not closing.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I am also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation and to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package.
Gavin, the governor, is a selfish, soulless dude with his gelled back hair and a creepy smile and a brain without a clue. Gavin, the governor, is a great leader, they say. But he's full of crap and the voters know he's a hypocrite all day. He tells us to stay home and off the beach on sunny days, and closes down small businesses except his winery. Oh, Gavin, the governor, never fails to contradict. He enforces rules, but we aren't the fools who enable tyranny. Gavin, the governor, he's corrupt beyond compare. He's elitist, pompous, a cheater too. Gavin, the governor, is a selfish, soulless dude with his gelled back hair and a creepy smile and a brain without a clue. Gavin, the governor, is a great leader, they say. But he's full of crap and the voters know he's a hypocrite all day. He tells us to stay home and off the beach on sunny days, and closes down small businesses except his winery. Oh, Gavin, the governor, never fails to contradict. He enforces rules, but we aren't the fools who enable tyranny. Gavin, the governor, he's corrupt beyond compare. He's elitist, pompous, a cheater too. He doesn't care, he's got parties to attend. He dragged us down to poverty through lockdowns and mandates. And with his raspy, grating voice, we heard him holler,
whether you like it or not.
Gavin, the governor, he's got color charts galore. Without a green light, there's no end in sight. Make him be governor no more.
Hello, I'm Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. We have all recently learned of the new regional approach to combating COVID-19 and the pending closure and stay-at-home orders from our governor. We were also told there was a potential he would be withholding federal and state funding from counties who did not enforce the orders. Ironically, it wasn't that long ago our same governor loudly and publicly argued how wrong it was for the President of the United States to withhold federal funding from states not complying with federal laws. The dictatorial attitude toward California residents while dining in luxury, traveling, keeping his business open.
He tells us to stay home and off the beach on sunny days, and closes down small businesses except his winery.
And sending his kids to in-person private schools is very telling about his attitude toward California residents, his feelings about the virus, and it is extremely hypocritical.
Most of us are here, so if you want to pull out your Journeys book.
What was that? What was that? I think she farted. Was that you? That was a big one.
These closures and stay-at-home orders are flat-out ridiculous. The metrics used for closures are unbelievably faulty and are not representative of true numbers and are disastrous for Riverside County. When the medical field is so split about this virus, it might be time to employ a little common sense.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
Keeping money and support from our hospitals who are struggling with normal, seasonal increases in patients, coupled with COVID-19 patients, is irresponsible. It appears part of the new goal is to shift attention away from his and others' personal behavior with a do as I say, not as I do attitude by turning public opinion against California sheriffs. He is expecting us to arrest anyone violating these orders, cite them and take their money, close their businesses.
Are you going to pay my rent?
No. All we need
okay, so if you're not going to pay my rent, I'm not closing.
Make them stay in their homes and take away their civil liberties, or he will punish all of us. I believe that all jobs are essential to someone. Leaders do not threaten, attempt to intimidate, or cause fear. Bullies do. As has been our position from the beginning of this pandemic, the Sheriff's Department is asking and expecting Riverside County residents to act responsibly and do what they can to protect themselves and their family from contracting the virus. Wear your mask and practice social distancing. While the governor's office and the state has threatened action against violators, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department will not be blackmailed, bullied, or used as muscle against Riverside County residents in the enforcement of the governor's orders.
I used to be free. I am not a terrorist. I am not Antifa. I am not a sex slave that wears masks. I am not into sadomasochism and bondage. I am not a burglar. I am not a pandering politician like we see here, and here, and here, and here.
You don't have to wear it if you don't want to. It's not. We are in America and we are free. We are in America.
Free your face! It's America! Woo!
Free your face!
Free your face! Free your face! Free your face! Free your face! Free your face! Free your face! The mask don't hurt!
Freedom over fear.
You can choose to wear a mask if you want to. No one can make us.
To do this. You're taking a picture of this. This is so illegal. You take your hands off of me, sir. I am not a criminal. I've done.
Here we go again. Another anti-masker that wants to make a statement.
Nothing wrong.
I'm asking you to
And I'm asking you to get your hand off of me. I'm asking you to take your hand off of me. I'm asking you to take your hand off of me.
Ma'am?
Take your hand off of me.
What? Privilege.
You're violating my personhood. I have my First Amendment rights. Look at this. You get this? You get this?
Seriously, your First Amendment right. Let's think about that one for a minute.
I'm asking him to take his hand off of me. He has no right to kidnap me. This is kidnapping. You are. Let go of me. No. Let go of me.
Is it ignorant of me to note that she is far from a kid to be kidnapped?
This is because the police department are ignorant of the constitutional rights. This is why this man has his hand on me. And he's on my personhood. And I have the right to protect my personhood.
You're not mentioning the fact that you are not wearing a mask in an establishment that asks you to wear a mask. You are going against the grain, like all these other anti-maskers that want to make a statement and blah, blah, blah. Just wear the mask, man. Just do what you wear the mask, you order your food, you're actually at a McDonald's or some shit. You get your food, take your mask off, you eat. We know it's stupid. We understand how stupid it is, right? But screw it. Screw it. Put the mask on. Or maybe you're at an establishment where you can't even eat inside. And so you're refusing to just go with the flow.
Stop it! You cannot arrest me! I've done nothing illegal! I have done nothing illegal! Stop it! Stop it!
There might be some people out there that are probably like, well, technically they can't be arresting her, but she's unruly. She's unruly. She needs to be detained somehow. She needs to be put in her place somehow. Like, just wear the mask.
Put your arms back. Stop resisting.
Let go. I am not under arrest. Leave me alone.
At this point, I know there's a lot of people out there who are thinking,
I am not under arrest.
Damn.
Ah! I can't breathe. I can't breathe. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. I come against these principalities and powers, this lie, this abuse. This abuse. What is my cause?
Ma'am,
What
do me
is
a
my
favor
cause?
right now.
I've
Step back a
done
little bit.
nothing wrong.